the rest. In this content, none contest. Take the nonsense off the steps. You know it's nothing but pure gems when it's coming off the chest. Get it? Now it's time to sit and relax. Get your mind blown away, ain't no skipping this track. Have you paying more attention, no listening gap. Get everything I ever wanted, no giving it back. Yeah, back. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, hello there. How we doing? Test, test, mic, test. We live, pal? How we doing, everybody? How's it going? Let me make sure we're all live here. I think we're live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, X. How's everybody doing today? Happy post-Rumble day. What's up, broadcast? Hello. Or however Australians talk. Probably not like that. Good to see you, man. How we feeling? Oh, I should probably tell everybody that we're live, huh? Fucking rookie over here. Let me give this old retweet ski. Give her a little post. How's the volume, by the way? Am I talking? Am I loud, quiet, naked? Should I be naked? Does that get the views? I'll go shirtless if that guarantees me a certain amount of views. I have no shame. I'm wearing makeup right now, by the way. I was an extra in a short film, and if I'm looking extra pretty, that's why. But yeah, we're gonna talk a little Royal Rumble, and then dive into, so originally, I was planning on hopping into some WCW NWO Revenge on the N64, but I haven't played my Nintendo in a while, and I don't know, I probably gotta clean it or something, I don't know, but it wasn't working today. I might just take it to somebody who knows what they're doing and have them fix it, but that'll be sometime in the future. We'll get into some WCW on the N64 for sure, but tonight we are gonna dive into a game that I'm actually happy that we get a chance to play tonight. WWF Smack. Do I have the case? I do not have a case. I think it came in a sleeve or something. I forget. But WWF SmackDown 2 on the PlayStation 1 was a childhood favorite of mine. And I have not played it in a very long time, so we're gonna see. I fiddled with it a little bit earlier, just to kind of refresh a little bit on the controls because it's so different than modern games. But we'll get into it. Probably just do some exhibition, kind of get our feet wet a little bit. Maybe try some casket matches, some street fights. What else is in SmackDown 2? I don't know. I'm open to suggestions, so if you guys want to see something in particular, we'll definitely do a season mode at some point. I don't know if we'll do it tonight. Maybe we'll start it tonight, but we'll see. We'll see where the wind takes us. I plan on doing this at least once a week and diving into some old wrestling games, because the Lord knows there's a lot of them out there. A lot that I haven't played. I've only played PlayStation ones. I played all the SmackDown games, pretty much. Yeah, I think I've played all the SmackDown games, but I've never... the N64, that's slightly before my time. Maybe not even before my time. I was just more of a PlayStation kid, so I never really played No Mercy or any of the WCW games. I haven't played any ECW games either, so that could be something we do. But we'll get into that here in a little bit. What do we think of Jey Uso, everybody? Jey Uso went in the... The fuck is this music, by the way? Hold on. Are we in a club? Do I need drugs? It depends on what kind of night we want to have. What's up, Scott George? Good to see you. Good to see everybody in the chat. Jey Uso, guys. What do we think? Thoughts? A lot of people have thoughts on it. It's very unexpected. That's for sure. No, bro, I have not played Backstage Assault. I've seen clips of it. And I hear... Is it a good game? I forget which ones are bad and which ones are good. Because like, I didn't really play them. But I'm down to play some bad games. Actually, no, I'm not. Bad video games are not like bad wrestling. Watching it has its charm to it, but bad video games is like, all right, like that. Like Attitude. Did you guys ever play WWF Attitude? I remember it being fun as a kid, but I played it recently, and that whole engine's fucking dog shit. You gotta like do the quadratic formula to do any kind of move. You want to throw a hip toss out there? Boy, howdy, you better up, down, left, right, BB. You got to find the clitoris on the remote to do a fucking arm drag. It's like, we're not doing that. And I got an ECW. Actually, I did play one ECW game recently. That I might have. One second. Oh! Dropping Funko Pops everywhere. Fuck, no I don't. I thought I did. It's like the back of the game. Whatever. It's ECW Anarchy Rules on the PS1. Not a good game. It's the same engine as Attitude. So it looks like it could be fun if the mechanics were just like smoother and like more intuitive, and if they just made any kind of sense, because you can get so creative with that game. All like the death matches you can do in there, and it's a fun roster. But no. We'll explore. We'll probably dive in. We'll play those type of games maybe at some point. Scott George says wrong choice. Lazy booking. Just lost to Gunther a week ago on TV. All entrants. That's it. I do not disagree, Scott. So here's my thing with Jey Uso, right? You can't doubt how over this dude is. I think it's a big case of the live audience and the internet community being very different crowds. This is what it comes down to. I mean, watch the Rumble. Watch the celebration after. Watch his entrance. And yeah, his entrance and all of the stuff in like outside of the bells is his shtick. Like, that's where he thrives. But let's be honest, that's a lot of what makes somebody successful in WWE. Music can make or break a wrestler, which we'll talk more about music here in a second. I got a lot of thoughts on that. But Jay's so over, man. People, it's not just even the entrance. Like, you look into the crowd, how many people are wearing fucking Yeet t-shirts? You know? How many people are wearing the glasses? Like, I was a Jeff Hardy kid. I'm 31, about to be 32. I grew up in that era of Jeff Hardy just being the shit. The Hardy Boys in general, but more Jeff. And I see a lot of Jeff Hardy and Jey Uso. He's got a cool presence about him. Whether it's first of all, his t-shirts, by the way, going back to that, he's got pretty cool t-shirts. Like, you don't find a lot of good-looking WWE shop t-shirts anymore. But he's got good merch, so that's half the battle sometimes. But yeah, him winning it was very unexpected. Which I will give WWE props for being a bit bold with their men's Rumble. Which gives me optimism that they maybe have more unexpected paths, maybe, to WrestleMania. I'll put it this way. Booking like a Mark. What's up, booking like a Mark? Marcus. I don't know if that's your name, but I'm gonna call you Marcus. Mark says that it would have been a lot better with Jay winning if it was Roman who got back in the ring and endorsed him. It would have built upon Reigns' character arc and didn't need the extra Cena after the match. So that's actually a very interesting point, and I don't disagree, actually. I think Roman giving him the endorsement is actually a really good call. Unfortunately, I think the earlier shenanigans with him, Punk, and Seth, because it seems like that's the direction they're going with Mania for Roman. I think that's the one thing that kept Roman from being the last guy eliminated. Otherwise, I agree with you. I think that would have been sick. But you say didn't need the extra Cena after the match, and that's kind of my thought on it. Jey winning the Rumble, like you see that last elimination, and just the close up on John's face, like that was the story. Jey winning the Rumble almost was like the secondary piece to it. As weird as that sounds. John had like a post-match or like at the media scrum or whatever, he had a promo saying he's done fucking around. He's going to win that title. He's going to enter the chamber and win that 17th world title. And that just kind of puts a bow on the entire night. I think the story was more that John came so close but failed. And I think 2025, I think that's going to be his story. I think we're going to see the same thing in the chamber. He's going to be in that chamber match. It's probably going to be a world title elimination chamber, if I had to guess. Or at least like a number one contender or something. And he'll probably be the last one eliminated from that chamber, if I had to guess. So I think that it's the Rumble almost, the men's Rumble set up John Cena's story more than Jey Uso's direction, in my opinion. Which, is that a good or bad thing? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. What's up, Black Prince? Good to see you. Yeah, man, you're always here. I appreciate it. Scott George says, on TV, they did a Gunther Seth spot on Raw. How do they pivot from that? So that one thing about the modern Rumbles that I love is that on the way there, they plant these seeds for several different directions. The thing go for WrestleMania that they did Punk and Kevin Owens too. They did Gunther, Seth, a bunch of them. And a lot of them I think are just red herrings, just to keep the audience guessing on where they're going to go, which I appreciate. Rumbles for so many years, it's like there's like one or two obvious guys that they're going to go with, so you know it's going to be those one or two guys that wins the Rumble. But now they set it up to where it's a crapshoot. Jey Uso probably wasn't even on my top 10 guys that I thought were going to win. Maybe top 10, not top 5 though. How do they pivot from that? I mean, you could do Gunther Seth at Chamber or on a Raw, or just ignore it and maybe come back to it after Mania. I mean, there's a lot of ways I can do it. 2025 heel John. I don't know if he's heel. I don't think that would be fun. Have like a final boss-esque run for John Cena. I'm open to it. Maybe he gets like frustrated, right? He comes so close at winning the Rumble. Comes so close at winning the Chamber, but doesn't. Maybe he finds a way to get a world title match at WrestleMania, but then he loses, and then he just gets fed up, and it brims, and he just murders somebody. Maybe he decapitates somebody. Huh? Thoughts? I think it's a good idea. We'll workshop it a little bit, but... Mark says, to further elaborate, Roman theoretically would have just been getting up from the stomp on the stairs. He would have still been at ringside, so everything with Seth and Punk could have stayed the same. That's a good point. It's a very good point. I think it would have been weird, though, if Jey eliminated John to win, and then Roman came back in. I guess you still could have done it. Maybe Cena leaves, like, dejected. Which actually would have made more sense given the post-show scrum deal that he did. Where he was, like, not heel, but he was very stern. So that could have played into it if he just would have, like, lost. And then just, like, flabbergasted, like, walked away, like, head on his hand. Very stoic. That could have been something. And then Roman comes in on the backside and hugs Jey. I do think maybe they were trying to sell the Roman injury a little bit, so maybe that wouldn't have played well, but I don't know. I do like the idea, Mark, for sure. That would have been a cool it would have been a fun full circle with Roman and Jey. I think we get that moment at some point, though. Roman and Jey embracing. Could be at Mania. What's up, World Elite Pod? I assume that's Marcus or Dylan, or I don't know who it is, but whoever it is, good to see you, buddy. Black Prince asks me, have I done any toe tickling lately? I've tried to cut back. It's become a bit of a problem. Should I do more? Is that what the audience wants? Like I said, I'll do whatever the audience wants. I am a dancing monkey up here, after all. John back to roasting, talking about kidnapping, torturing Saul traps. What? I like where you're going, Black Prince. Roasting, talking about kidnapping, torturing. Is that related to the toe tickling? Is that a threat? I'm with you, though. I agree, whatever it is you're saying. But yeah. What else is there to say about Jey winning? I guess ultimately I'm fine with it. Here's the thing, and I think I was about to say this earlier, but then I stopped. If Jey winning the Rumble leads to him facing Gunther again straight up at WrestleMania, I don't like it. They need to add something. What that is, I don't know. Whether it's like something happening at the Chamber, maybe even Gunther loses the title at Chamber. Here's the thing, like somebody said it earlier, like I think it was Scott said it, that they just did this match on TV. Like what, literally a week ago? 2 weeks ago maybe? On Saturday night's main event, and then didn't they have another world title match on Raw a while ago, and also the Intercontinental title match they had a while ago, a year ago maybe, whatever that was. So Gunther has just beaten Jey clean several times, at least 4 or 5 times, right? Clean, he's beaten him. So let's say Jey walks into WrestleMania. Let's say the story is that Jey's like, yo, Big Gunther. Or however he talks. I'm not going to do a Jey Uso. But he's like, hey, Gunther, you've beat me a bunch of times, but why I oughta, if you give me one more chance, I bet you I'll beat you. And then let's say Jey beats him. What does that prove? That he got a fluke victory? He's 1 for 5 against Gunther? Is that the story? Is that a satisfying story? I guess the crowd's going to go apeshit for it, so maybe it is. I don't know. I'm just asking the questions. But to me, that's just very shallow storytelling, and I think they could have gone in a better direction with the Rumble. If that's what they're planning. If what they're planning is just Jey one-on-one with Gunther at WrestleMania, no bells and whistles added, I'm not super stoked for it. Now, that being said, I'm going to let it play out. It could be a good match. Saturday night's main event was a pretty good match. At least like the closing stretch of it was. And I know if they go out there at Mania, they're going to try to show out. So I have faith that it'll at least be a good match. And ultimately, kind of back to what I was saying about Cena being the main focal point of the Rumble. Unfortunately, I think the reality of the situation is that I think the World Heavyweight title is just going to be a secondary priority for this year's WrestleMania. Unfortunately, I think we got Punk and Roman in the main event, maybe with Seth. I think that's going to be the main event one night, and then Cody's defense is probably going to main event the other night. It's probably going to be Cody and John Cena. You're probably going to have Cody, Cena one night, and then Roman, Punk, Seth, some amalgamation of that. Maybe Drew thrown in there, I don't know. Because Punk's favor from Paul, it's been heavily implied that it involves Punk main eventing WrestleMania. So I don't see the world title main eventing either night. In fact, I could see it opening. So, like I said, I think the Rumble set out to accomplish setting the table for John Cena's story. And I think Uso is just there that he happened to have won and happens to be getting the title match at WrestleMania. I'm not a fan of that, but I think that's the reality of the situation. Graham on TikTok says that Speed should have won. Bartholomew, can we get this guy out of the chat? Thanks. Speed, look, I don't know who Speed is. I mean, I know who he is, but I can't say that I've, like, watched his streams. I saw one clip of him. Whenever I see a clip of Speed on, like, Twitter or something, it's always he's doing some... Like, there's one time where he got up and started shaking his hips and his cock popped out of his pants. So I've seen his penis. You could easily find it yourself if you're interested. So, look, he's a huge streamer. Props to him. He did, what is it, Sui? I know that's what was on his shirt. It's like, is that like a thing he does? The crowd seemed to be with him. So he's a big deal. But that fucking spear, man, that might have been the highlight of the night. Braun spearing Speed. He speared Speed's colon right out of his rectum. If nothing else, that was a moment that made the whole Speed investment worth it for WWE, in my opinion. Probably gonna see him at WrestleMania, if I had to guess. Mark says, I agree. Part of the issue with Jey winning is that he just lost clean to Gunther. If he'd been screwed in the title match, or if there was a stip that Jey couldn't get another title shot, that's different. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. And someone posted in the Discord earlier, by the way, join the Discord if you aren't a part of it. We have a good old time in there. Somebody posted the, not a theory. I guess what's the word? Just a possibility of it being like a tribal rule, or tribal combat, which I don't like. Well, Jey Uso wins because he can use a kendo stick and he can have his brothers and cousins and aunts come into the ring and help him win. What does that accomplish? No, not for that at all. Black Prince says, may John and Cody get along, but then Cody does something that makes John mad, that makes John snap. Extreme Rules. I think the Cena and Cody story, if that's what they go with, there's a lot of different ways they could take it. I don't see, like, who would be the heel in that situation? I think it'd be basically babyface versus babyface. But I think one of the two has to have some sort of edge. I think that would be Cena more than Cody. And that's a match that we really haven't seen. I'm sure maybe it happened in like 2008 or some shit, but like, that'd be fun. That's a lot of star power. Cena and Cody Rhodes. Passing of the torch, kinda, even though Cody's fucking 40 years old already. He's already got the torch. He made his own torch and he lit it. Cena's torch is dim and it has a bald spot, so it's like, does he even want the torch? I don't think so. Cena gave up the torch a long time ago. But yeah, WrestleMania. It's gonna be an interesting road. I'm like I said, Jey Uso winning. I'm skeptical yet optimistic. I'm skeptical because of him and Gunther, how Gunther has beat him clean several times, and I think Jey Uso point blank said that he's going after the world title. So if that's the path they go, I'm skeptical of them making it at all interesting or compelling. But I'm optimistic because nobody saw this win coming for Jey Uso, so maybe they got more unexpected twists and turns up their sleeves. Who knows? Maybe that's just me being a glass half full kind of guy. But I'm a big wait and see guy. It's a new era, after all. It's the Paul Levesque era. Does anybody actually call it that? No, what was it? What did they try to, like... Was it just the Paul Levesque era? Was that the thing they were trying to coin? Nobody's going to call it that. Yeah, Black Prince, you're everywhere. It's like a one-man bukkake. What? By the way, Charlotte also won the Rumble. What do we think about that? I agree, Scott. Opening the show would be a good call. What do we think about Charlotte winning the Rumble? Big return, huh? I think a lot of people expected it, but predictable isn't necessarily bad. Charlotte, Tiffany, if that's the way they're going, sign me up for that. Fresh matchup. Charlotte Hogan in, takes all the belts, bites everybody. Sign me up. She's got to get new gear, though, dude. Charlotte's gear is horrendous. It's like... It made her look like she had two thongs on, but they were both sagging somehow. Not good. Not good. She's a good-looking lady, but, I mean, let's work on the gear. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Matthew Burge, what's up, man? Says, I really don't think Cena is going for the title at Mania. I think Logan Paul will cost Cena at Elimination Chamber for eliminating him from the Rumble, and we'll get John Cena versus Logan Paul at Mania. Maybe. It's not impossible. But Cena's last WrestleMania. Are we going to do John Cena, Logan Paul? I have a hard time seeing it personally. Not impossible, but they could do it. They could go that way, that's for sure. Unrelated. The Pillsbury Doughboy had some buns in his latest commercial. What? You all right, Prince? Everything okay at home? Again, is that a threat? Is this like a riddle that I have to solve, or you take my family away from me? What the fuck? Alright, we need to chill with this Skrillex fucking Mighty... What? Not Mighty Mouse. What? Dead Mouse. Mighty Mouse. Rick 8-Bit, what's up? Says, Charlotte winning was rinse repeat for WWE storyline. Person returns from injury at the Rumble, enters late and wins. Yeah. But, again, like, this is a case where I think the formula makes sense. Charlotte, look, Charlotte hasn't been in the picture for quite some time. She feels fresh. Like, we haven't seen her in a while, so it's you know, distance makes the heart grow fonder kind of thing. So I'm okay with it. Charlotte has undeniable star power. I'm the last one that's going to defend Charlotte Flair. I think she's severely overrated in general, but I'm okay in this scenario. Let's see how this path to Mania goes, and then we'll reassess after. Prince says, I dislike Logan Paul like strongly. As a Christian, I can't hate, but Logan sucks so hard. I appreciate you trying not to hate. I appreciate the attempt. I think Logan has a spot in wrestling. I think in an era, in a time period where it's so hard to be a true heel in wrestling, I think Logan is that guy. Now, does he have actual hateable qualities? Sure. But that can translate into a good heel wrestling character. You can hate a guy for real and hate him as a character at the same time. It's possible. Plus, he can go in the ring. He's an athlete. He's a good talker. He has a naturally punchable face. I think he has I think I like him being a piece to the puzzle of professional wrestling. And I think if he commits full time to this, man, he can be one of the best in the world. And I hate to say, I don't like Logan Paul either. Prime is an average drink. I've had it, it's not bad, but it's not as good as Gatorade. And the energy drinks, I mean, I can name 10 that are better as I sip on this bang. Appreciate the follow, Graham. Those dubstep beats are killing the vibes. I agree. So now that's why fucking Owl City, this Owl City bullshit's playing now. I was kind of upset that there were no surprise entrances in the men's rumble. Were there none? I guess not, huh? I guess Speed was one. Yeah, I mean, but who's gonna, you know, is there anybody that's like injured that we're all hankering to come back? Maybe there is, I just can't think of anybody. Aleister Black was one that I was hopeful for. I don't know what his contract situation is exactly. I don't know if he's officially left AEW or if they're just waiting. That was like the only one I was hoping for that we didn't get. Mark says, serious question. Out of these three, who has the most matches this year? So this upcoming year. Logan Paul, John Cena, or Roman Reigns? Who? That's a good question. I think it's close. I might say Cena because I think it's his last ride. He's gonna wring the towel dry. So I think we'll get him at pretty much every pay-per-view, Cena, and maybe a few TVs. Whereas Logan and Roman, I think they're going to be way more sparse. I think Cena by a hair, but not by a lot. That's what by a hair means, Kyle. AJ Styles, good call, Matthew Birch. AJ Styles was a surprise return. Good to see him back. It was a shame to see him go down with injury like right after he came back from injury. So the wrestling world is better with AJ Styles in it. So happy to see him back. Had his old theme, by the way, AJ. I'm in the minority. I actually liked his Def Rebel theme more than his I Don't Want None. I know I'm in the minority there. Def Rebel as a whole, as a majority, is just cookie cutter bullshit. But they were kind of cooking with AJ's theme that they did. Finn's theme was bad. Oh, dude, can we talk about the music, guys? Can we talk about the music? What are we doing? What are we doing? Def. Is Def Rebel still there? No, they left, right? They're not there anymore. So who's doing the music? Is it just whatever in-house intern just doing some bebops on the keys and like, yeah, Judgment Day, here we go. Next. Put that in the done pile. Let me type this into Grok. Yeah, hey AI, make me a Judgment Day theme song. What is the... Here, let me find... Is it on Spotify, the Judgment Day song? Let me see. WWE. Would it be under WWE? Or would it still be under Def Rebel? Here we go. Shinsuke. Oh, you guys want to hear an all-time bad song that is going on right now? Hold on, let me pause this. This stinks. Take a listen.
Raise your fist. Raise your fist. Raise your fist.
I'm not raising my fist. And that's the thing, you know, it's kind of good. once it kicks in, right? Hopefully it's loud enough for you guys to hear. Like, it's not bad once it kicks in. This is the Motor City Machine Guns theme, by the way, if somebody's not aware. But dude, how long is it before, like, how long is this intro? "27 seconds before the song starts." Guys, what the fuck? You know what's worse than that, actually, as far as like intros? Let me find this one real quick. Let me see if I can, let's see here. There's one that has like 3 different intros that is enraging. It pisses me off every time I hear it. Here we go. Now this song is another one that's actually not bad once it kicks in. After the 3 introductions.
Role model.
That's 4 intros. 3 or 4, arguably. Are we kidding with this shit? Like, this part's fine. It's better than the one that she had previously. Nothing's gonna beat her NXT song. But good God Almighty. And how long was it until it kicked in? Motor City was 27 seconds. This was 19. Still way too long. And that's the problem with modern day music, is that these songs they either take too long to kick in, or they don't have any like punchy intro, so you don't associate it with anybody. Like, here, I'm just browsing the Spotify here. What's another one? Here's a good one. Like, it has the punchy intro. Listen. Immediately know who it is from the first beat, right? But then you have something like this. First you hear it and it's like, is this Bobby Lashley? But then it's not. And then, okay, you hear the American themes to it, and it's like, is this American Made or Alpha Academy? Because they're both very similar themes, which is another problem. Again, way too long of an intro. 13 seconds before it actually kicks in. I mean, we can go on and on. Pure Fusion Collective. I'm looking at Pure Fusion Collective on Spotify. Gun to my head, I'm not telling you what their theme sounds like. And I think each of the 3 have like different themes within the fact that there's too many themes. They change too often, and they all suck. What is Pure Fusion? I don't even know what their theme is. Okay, that intro right there, it's a good intro, but I feel like 10 or like a couple dozen people have a similar intro to this. Listen to this. Like, that does not identify them at all. And that's the problem. You watch the Women's Rumble in particular, every time somebody came out, it'd go 3, 2, 1, bell, or whatever, the horn hits, music starts, and then there's like a good 2 to 3 seconds of silence because nobody knows who's coming out. It's just insane, dude. I'm just gonna put background music back on because oh shit, nope, still have Pure Fusion blazing. But yeah, the music's bad. The music's so bad. Matthew Birch says, I unironically love the Motor City Machine Guns theme song. Like, it doesn't really fit them at all, but I get it. It's a kind of a catchy song, but it just doesn't fit them, I don't think. If it had a better intro, I think the rest of the song is kind of fine, right? But it's just too much. Slam Hub. What's up, Slam Hub? Great camera quality. Oh, stop it. I'm about to hop through this camera and kiss you on the mouth if you keep talking like that. Good to see you here, old SW. what else is there to talk about? I had my grips about the music. I could talk for hours. Ultimately, it's just... like, it's not bad music. It's just all very similar. And I say that, but every era kind of has a similar pattern. Like, you listen to, like, mid-2000s themes, a lot of those sound very similar, too. New generation, they were very drum-heavy. Like, there's a lot of similarities, but you also had your Bret Harts, your Shawn Michaels, your Undertakers that were very identifiable with the character. I think we've just lost that, unfortunately. Copyright music, man. If Cody can have it, if Punk can have it, I understand it's costly, but it's worth it. Not for everybody, but for some people. I have heartburn up my ass, somehow. I had a lot of chicken tendies last night. Shout out Wingstop, by the way. If y'all are sleeping on Wingstop chicken tenders, y'all need to get it together. Delicious. Me and the softest part of the ring split a 20-piece tendy during the Rumble. It was, man, did I pay for it. I mean, I'm still paying for it, but it was worth it. Black Prince says, nice room. Can I get in the room and take a nap? No, you cannot. Well, you'll have to pay at least. Or maybe, like, clean the bathroom or something. You do some sort of chore, and maybe you'll work your way in. Again, there's always a price. I'm always down to haggle. Prince says, the new rings are trash. Let's talk about the rings. Let's talk about the rings. And the rebrand at ringside. Yeah, the ads on the LEDs on the barricades I hate, because we're always gonna, like, Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes had a fucking awesome ladder match. But anytime anybody wants to revisit it, they got it. Wingstop, Wingstop, Wingstop. Like, I got it. Like, they have good chicken tendies, like I said. Right? Not dogging on Wingstop, but, like, it's a little much. Just, what's up, buddy? What's up, Get Yo Podcast? Good to see you, homie. The new rings, though, I don't mind, like, I don't mind the logos in the ring. I think that actually adds a little charm to it. Kind of reminiscent of, like, New Japan rings or UFC rings are a bad example because those are gaudy and ugly, but they've kind of fine-tuned it. Like the Raw debut on Netflix with just a big fucking Fortnite logo in the middle. That sucked. But I think at the Rumble, what they had, like, 4 kind of muted logos at each corner, and then maybe something in the middle. I can't remember if there was anything in the middle, but I think it was fine. It worked for me, so I don't hate it. And the blue mat on SmackDown, I think, is fun. I'm all for giving the 2 shows different identities, so. Sure. Raw is interesting, though, with the black mat, though, because I associate it so much with NXT, so it's kind of jarring, but over time I'll get used to it. Slam Hub says, shout out to all the Hoopers in the men's Rumble, including iShow Speed. Yeah, shout out, man. Talk about star power, man. Having Roman, Punk, Seth, Cena, AJ, Jey Uso, all in the ring at the same time. It's like they got a good crop of guys right now on the main roster, which is good because NXT ain't churning out any stars anytime soon, except for, like, Obafemi. But yeah. Getcho says, if we talking wings, bone in only way to go. Bone in only, you say, Just. I'm gonna look. I might lose viewers. I might lose subscribers, but I'm gonna say it. Boneless or get the fuck out. I didn't plan to say that on the drop of the song, but I like how that played out. Boneless wings. I mean, I'll go chicken tender if I have my druthers, which is the aforementioned chicken tenders from Wingstop. Ain't got time for peeling wings, brother. I'm not a savage. I know people like that, like the act of let me rip, like fucking Joe Rogan, fucking assholes. Yeah, let me rip these wings. Oh no. Choke on it. Choke on the bone. Oh, they're just chicken nuggets. Yeah, chicken nuggets are. Chicken nuggets rule, all right? Boneless wings are just chicken nuggets. Yeah, you got a problem with that? All of a sudden, you're going to pretend that chicken nuggets aren't good? Thank you, Matthew Birch. I knew I liked you for a reason. Boneless wings. I'll tell you this, I'll take a fork to them, too. How you like that? How does that make you feel? Boneless wings with a fork, dip it in the ranch. Don't have to get your fingies all dirty. Efficiently, man. I'm all for efficiently shoving food into my mouth as fast as possible. Fast as possible. I don't like bones in my chicken. Just gotta dive in, into it. I do know, Prince. I do. Scott George. See, Bumpers Nation. Or whatever you guys are. Bumpers, the bump. I still haven't come up with a name for people that tune in. Maybe I don't need to. Happy birthday, Prince. Sorry I missed your birthday. How old are you? Maybe I don't want to know. Might be legal ramifications if I know that. Yeah. Any other notes on Rumble that we need to talk about that I missed? DIY machine guns, not a lot to say about that. I think it was they tried to get a little too cute with it. A little too much bells and whistles. I think they would have been better off just having a straight up match. And then maybe if you want to enter the profits into the fold, maybe do that after the match, or just do the whole thing that they did, but do it on TV. That felt like a TV angle to me. I do like what it's set up, though. DIY, machine guns, profits. It feels very reminiscent of what started my fandom, which was Hardy's, Edge Christian, Dudley's. That trio of teams, I think, is the sweet spot. And the Street Profits, I think, have asserted themselves as the Dudleys in this equation. Where they're kind of tweenery, which I like. It gives them an edge, which is just something that I think they very much need. But they still are allowed to, because I don't think they came out of the show heels. Like I said, I think they're somewhere in between. But don't know. We'll see. I hope they don't do a fucking ladder match at WrestleMania. Can we take a break with the ladder matches? Kevin Owens. Cody had a great one. One of the best ladder matches I've seen in a very long time. But, and the reason Kevin and Cody was so good is because they were constantly trying to get the belts, which is something that a lot of people forget to do in ladder matches nowadays. It ends up being just a Cirque du Soleil, fucking, let me get this ladder and jump off this ladder onto this ladder, and then just springboard off the ropes back onto the ladder, do a backflip DDT onto the ladder, Canadian Destroyer, light the ladder on fire, shove it up my ass. Cody and Kevin just went out there, they kicked the shit out of each other. I mean, some of the bumps, the bump on the side of the ladder, the Alabama slam, head first backwards through the ladder, the little ladder that was just a fucking, just a battering ram, just an assault weapon. That tiny ladder, that hornswoggle ladder, they brutalized each other for real, and it made the ladder match feel like a brutal match stipulation. But they were also trying to get to the belt throughout the match, and it just worked for me. Drop the Discord link. I don't really like to use it, but I will hop in. Yeah, it's on my X account for sure, but if it's not, I will add it to my link tree, or I'll add the Discord to all my socials. I don't think I really advertise that anywhere but X, so I'll get on that, Prince. Actually, can I just... I don't think I can chat in here, but I'll get that to you. Mark says the 2 out of 3 falls match should have been on Saturday night's main event. That's a great call. That's a great call. I agree. Or even if it was like on SmackDown. Have it main event SmackDown. I think that would have been a better call too. It was cool seeing the machine guns in a WWE stadium on a pay-per-view in front of 70,000 people. That was cool. That was almost worth it in and itself. Sami Zayn is useless too. I do like the Sami involvement in the ladder match. Because him and Kevin Owens, their little promo segment on SmackDown a few weeks ago, or Raw or whatever it was, where Kevin's like, I don't hate you for siding with Roman, because I know you'd help me the same way, right? I like the subtle way they're going about it. And you just know on either Raw or SmackDown, Kevin's going to be like, why didn't you push that ladder over, Sami? You had the chance. So I think we definitely get KO and Sami at WrestleMania. I'm bummed that it's probably not going to be for a title, though. Which seemed to be like the whole foundation of like what they were going for. Because they've already faced each other at WrestleMania one-on-one. They've main evented with each other. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, we'll see. I think they're setting up for a tag team gauntlet for the SmackDown titles at Mania. With the way they've been adding in so many teams into the story. Yeah, you got the Garzas, you got Pretty Deadly. You got a healthy tag division, low-key, on SmackDown. They just need a little something. They need a little spice. And I think Rumble contributed to that, but I don't think you have these contributing things on pay-per-views, in my opinion. I don't know. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm an asshole. Why isn't he in the ring and pushing Cody off the ladder? I agree. Can't trust Sami Zayn. He's a snake. He's a snake. Kevin and Sami always feuding. Just go to couples therapy. You'd think, right? At this point, if not now, then when? Yeah, but tag match was all right. Could have been a lot more. It would have been better if they used their time, which they didn't get that much time, but I think they could have used it much more efficiently. I thought the fake out tag was a little too meta. Like, I know it's a kind of an homage to when Cesaro and Sheamus did it, but I don't know, there's something about it. It to the live audience, there's no way people 5 miles away in the nosebleeds are gonna see that. Even if they're looking at the big screen, like, it was just too subtle. I think they needed to like really like drive home that it wasn't a tag. Or at least have something better than one singular knee to pin Chris Sabin after it. They should have capitalized on it in a more effective way. And then the Street Profits involvement, they turned on, they like helped DIY, but then attacked that. There was just too much going on. Commentary was even confused. It was just too much going on. But it was two great teams, and they made the most of it, but could have been a lot better. I had higher hopes. Do you think the Sami and Karrion Kross story is going anywhere? Because it definitely felt like they were starting to work them into a program together from Mania. That's actually a good question. I forgot about that. Or is Karrion Kross just the Apollo Crews in this situation, where he's not actually involved in the feud, but he's just like facilitating it? He's just stoking the flame. I'm sure that'll be something that plays out on SmackDown, but the ultimate culmination is probably just Sami KO. Thoughts on AEW getting rid of Rampage? I think it's good in a Song of the Dead. Getting rid of Rampage, I mean, I never watched it, so I'm aggressively indifferent. I think it's a good call. Less spreading themselves less thin without that show. Assuming they don't add another, what was it, Shockwave? Was that the rumored show that they were adding? So I don't know, but Rampage was a worthless show, so who cares? It was AEW Dark, so I guess it had the purpose of giving people reps, I suppose. Can I just find like lo-fi, like chill hop or something? Because like this playlist, it's like, oh, here's some chill music, but then here's some fucking beep boop bop, beep. Boo Boo Bop. Name that show. If you don't know what show I'm referencing, get the hell out of here. Beep. Bop. Boo Boo Bop. You guys know, right? You wouldn't disappoint me like that. Or maybe we just get into the old SmackDown too, huh? What are we thinking? People don't realize that how good AEW Dark was. Wrestlers needing reps. If nothing else, it was worth it for the commentary. Excalibur and Taz. I would literally just turn that on and not even watch it, and just listen to it. Because that was the best part of it. I think we give SmackDown a try, huh? Let me make sure there weren't any, like... I mean, we can keep talking wrestling as we're playing, you know. We're not going to stop talking wrestling, but I think we kind of covered most of the things that I was passionate about talking. What the hell is this cord? I have too many cords on my table. So we're going to do a little of this. I gotta fix my setup here. I gotta, like, walk around the desk to turn on the PlayStation, so don't go anywhere, folks. Let's hope this works. Boom. One day we should do a podcast episode. Hell yeah, man. Hit me up. Let's do it. And then we turn this off. Boom. And then we go here. Whoa. It's kind of an abrupt way, portion to switch to this. Yeah, PS2 menu. Bring back memories yet? Like I said, this is my first time playing this game in decades. I did fiddle with it. I said this earlier, but I fiddled with it a little bit earlier just to make sure that it worked, for one. And to slightly refresh on the controls. I still got a lot of refreshing to do. But we'll get there. Is my camera not up on vertical? Let's see here. Hold on. Chill. Oh, I see here. Boom. We back.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Holy
this is
shit,
proof.
JR.
Anything can happen in the World Wrestling Federation.
You're so loud. I think we gotta turn this down a little bit. Let me know if the audio gets wonky, by the way. If I need to turn stuff up, turn stuff down.
Welcome to SmackDown! Oh my God, this is great! We can have a new champion! No! You will step into the ring with the game! I can't believe it!
No, like, double audio and no echoes.
Be higher! This is what will happen tonight on SmackDown!
Classic intro, baby. Personally, I don't think Jey has the in-ring to main event Mania. What are your thoughts? Well, I talked a lot earlier about it. I think he's capable of it. I think he has it in him, but I haven't seen it yet. It's basically the long and short of it. I don't think he's going to main event WrestleMania, first of all. I don't see that match main eventing, unfortunately, but I think he'll make the best of it. That's my high school year summed up. I agree, Fred. It's good to see you, by the way. Man, where do we even begin? Give me a matchup. Give me somebody to play as and somebody to play against. It's gonna take us a while to refresh on the controls. In fact, I have a manual up here on the other screen if I need to look at it, but we're gonna fight through it. I feel like I need to turn this down. Test. sounding all right? Do a match as Trish Stratus. Can't you do intergender matches in this? I don't think Eugene's in this. Hurricane vs. Eugene. Yeah, this is 90, or this is like 2000, isn't it? Just rattle through the... Steve Blackman, Taka Michinoku. Come on now, what a goated roster. Absolutely goated. Okay, let me make this a little bigger on the vertical. Second here. Funaki, Pete Gas. Don't you have to... for some reason, I think you have to, like, unlock Pete Gas. Yeah. I think you can... Is this the game with Fred Durst? You can, like, unlock him as well. Test versus Trish. Test versus Trish. Steve Blackman. You know what? I do feel like Steve Blackman is a good intro guy to play as. Martial arts kick is his special move. I don't know what difficulty this is at, but we'll feel it out. Yeah, just Jim and Gunt. That's not main eventing for sure. It is the next one? Okay. Let's go. Height? Question mark. Weight? Question mark. You couldn't even venture a guess? I mean, good golly, those melons alone weigh a couple stone, at least. Women's special slab is her finish. Alright, guys. We're in it. We're in it. 0-0 right now. We're gonna keep this undefeated streak alive. Classic now loading screens. My mom's gonna show up once the Trish one pops up. So fucking good, dude. Goated theme. We're talking about theme songs earlier. This is a theme song. Not a bad one either. Man, we could see her nipples. Well, they did her dirty with that model. What the fuck? That face on Trish is rough. It's like they used Pete Gas as model and just threw it on top of a woman's body. Yikes. Alright. Very abrupt start, first of all. We got Trish sprinting at me already. She's wearing heels. Not a good start. I don't like where we're going, but we're going to try to figure this out. How do you strike X? There you go. Get off me! Alright, there we go. No. Yep. Am I not allowed to strike her? Is that the deal? There we go. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Alright. They included her underbridges in the model though. No work on her face, but let's get that upskirt. Abilitate THQ. Let's make sure the upskirt is fine-tuned. We'll figure out the face later. Yeah, you like that. You like that, Trish. Bark like a dog. Like, is that really necessary? Oh, see ya. Alright, I got too cocky. Lock in. I can't lose to Trish Stratus on my first go. No way. Alright, we gotta relax. We gotta regroup. Take a breather. We're in no rush. Do one more time. Dumb bitch. Fuck. Dinner. She's done. That was 3. Patented side slam of Steve Blackman. Whenever somebody thinks of Steve Blackman, they're like, that guy is a hell of a sidewalk slam. Alright, that's enough. Is Trish just, like, overpowered? Is this the final boss in this game? What's she so fast? Yeah. It's a man's world, honey. Ropes? How do you go to the top? Just run towards it. APA Trish. Or TNA Trish. TNA Trish. Flying headbutt on a standing opponent. Don't let them know your next move. That's what Steve Blackman says. Here we go. Now, we're figuring it out. Nope. Yeah, not today, sunshine. When in doubt, all reliable, the old sidewalk. Ooh, ooh. Oh, no. Okay, oh, that punch was brutal. That grounded punch. Make that his finish. Tap, tap. You're not on the ropes. Yeah, baby. Sidewalk Steve. That's what we're calling him. Sidewalk Steve. Alright. It's not running grapple Steve. Attack the leg. Good strategy. Didn't do a lot, apparently. I gotta just stick to the strikes. Nope. We gotta go back to the sidewalk, actually, I think. You guys ready? You guys ready? Nope. Wrong one. Get back up. Get back up. Sidewalk Steve. There we go. How do you do finish? Do you have to, like, groggy them first, I think, right? Is that chain wrestling? You got this, Steve. She's got nothing on you. You're Steve Blackman. Booish! Didn't see that coming. Didn't see that coming. Get her out. Get her out. I was grooving. Yeah, I want to save that. I don't want to forget that. 1-0. 1-0. Applause all around. Applause all around. The old memory card. We're gonna load it up with victories over Trish Stratus. What's next? Throw out another match. Who's next? For free. Right, Frets? For free. I think we get one more exhibition match. Anywhere Fall. The Anywhere Fall match, ladies and gentlemen. Funaki Albert. Is Funaki in this game? He's gotta be, right? Hardcore, King of the Ring. King of the Ring, something we'll have to do one day. Probably not tonight, but Royal Rumble, Survivor. Is that just like elimination? Or is this like Jeff Probst action? What is special? Oh, okay. Alright. Slobber Knocker, bro. I forgot about Slobber Knocker. That's just like a gauntlet match, right? Cage, hell no. I don't think we're ready for cages. I don't think we're ready for structures. We're not ready for Satan's prison or whatever they call it. I quit. Isn't like the I quit match, like there's like a microphone you have to pick up? Why haven't they brought that back? That's something we'll have to try at some point. Maybe tonight. Iron Man ladder, special referee, table. Table's fun because you can like do any move and just like put him through the table. There was a while where you had to like whip him into the table, like place him on the table, and then there's only like a couple moves you could do. But here you can do like whatever. You could throw people over the top rope, I think, with any move. This game was good, man. This is still a good game. It holds up so far, at least. I quit matches are so stupid. Yeah. Do one more singles, I guess. See how it goes. Keep the streak alive. Well, we got D'Lo Shane. That's a good shout. Shamrock D'Lo. I like the idea of D'Lo. I think I'll be D'Lo, so we'll play around with top rope finishers. I like that. Plus, we get to hear his theme. So we got Shamrock, Taka, Funaki, Albert. Let's go Funaki. I think we're ready to move to men. Guys, I think we're ready to start attacking men. Funaki-san. Is there no like stats in this game, by the way? Is everybody just like the same? So basically, I you know, beat the best person in the game with that logic, right? D'Lo Funaki, main event in any arena. What rules are there? Just see if there's anything fun to. Interference. Arena 1? Are there different arenas? Oh yeah, I guess Raw and SmackDown. What, just a generic... Is it a house show? Let's go Raw. Fuck it. Fuck it. Alright, let's roll. Better recognize. Look at that. Look at that handsome devil. That guy's gonna be a star one day. Hot take, but I think that guy's going places. Oh, we're oh no, it's fucking what's the team called? I don't know, it's this version of D'Lo. Low down, him and Beaver Cleavage. Is Beaver Cleavage in this game? I hope so. God, just hit after hit. Jim Johnson was in his bag. Indeed. Let's get it. Round 2. Fight. Chaz isn't in it, huh? But they gave D'Lo the stupid pants. Okay, easy, Knox. So this is how the last match started? Alright, we gotta chill. We gotta relax. Now the question is D'Lo's finisher the lowdown or the sky high in this game? I don't think you can have 2 finishes in this one, can you? We'll see. Maybe we'll experiment with some. Oh yeah. Yeah. I found my move that I'm spamming. One more time. One more time for the crowd. Yeah. Still figuring out counters. You can't just hold the counter button, right? You gotta like time it. Does everybody just have the same fucking moves? Yeah, out of nowhere. Nope. Let's try Irish whipping. Let's try Irish whipping this guy. How does one do that? There we go. What are we gonna do here? Whoa! Alright. Zack Sabre Funaki over here, countering everything. Brother. Yeah, maybe like that. Elbow drop on a standing opponent. Always a good call. Oh, isn't there like groggy grapples? That's probably what the Sky Eye is, right? I need to like refresh myself on how to make people... Oh, there we go. I guess that's the Sky High. They almost got him. I keep forgetting Pen is down. Oh, god damn it, Taka. Get the hell out of here. I'm out of here. No, sir. No, sir. You're not going to choppy my pee-pee. I've seen how this goes. And I have a feeling with D'Lo, shrinkage isn't going to stop them from slicing the mushroom cap. You know what I'm saying? So, he's no Val Venus. Rev, can we get Taka out of the ring? Have some control. Are you kidding me with this shit? Chaz, where are you? My partner's not even in the game. How's this fair? Yeah, get the hell out of here, you stupid ass. Taka Mitchin, no clue. Yeah, Sidewalk Slam. An homage to Sidewalk Steve Blackman. There we go. Let's hit him with that leg drop. We'll mo again. Soften him up first. Nope. Not soft enough. Too hard. Dude, I think we gotta regroup again. But Taka's out there, so we can't. Yep, roll up. Oh, boy. Bitch. There we go. Leg drop coming. Nope. He has me scouted. He's a bastard. There we go. Leg drop. Oh, fuck. We're getting danger. Oh, no. I'm spread eagle. That means I'm hurt. There we go. Leg drop. Here we go. Right in position. Sheesh. Oh, whoa. He just played possum on me. Did you see that? I thought he was frozen. What is Funaki's finish even? I don't even know. Alright, he's down. Finish. Finish coming. Why couldn't I do my... What? Hold on. Do I have a standing finish? Hold on. Hody. It wouldn't let me do my lowdown off the top rope. Anybody in the chat know how to do top rope finishers in this game? You have to be facing him on the top rope. Oh, you can turn around. How does one do that? How do you turn around on the top rope? Do you remember? Mitch, no clue, driver. Pull up my manual here, see if it says that. So climb the turnbuckle. It just says climb the turnbuckle. Dive attacks. Top rope attack. Aerial attacks. Because we can't win with not the lowdown, right? Run to the rope and not climb. I thought that's what I did. Maybe not. Maybe I was too close. Maybe it was a little gray area. Let me try. We'll give it one more try. If I lose to fucking Funaki, I'm livid. I'm throwing my computer out the window. Not today. He thought he had me. Did you see him? He thought he had me. Can I reach him? Nope. Oh! Didn't even knock him down. Man of Steel over here. Whatever, I'll take it. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Don't need it. Don't need a lowdown. Fuck that nigga busy. How does he do that all the time? Hurt my neck too. Jesus. We'll figure it out one day. One day we're gonna hit the lowdown. One day we'll finish the story. Yeah, Prince the Troll. I don't know if you're the same person as Black Prince, but I tried doing that, but I was facing the opposite way, so I guess you can turn on the top rope. I don't know, we'll figure it out. That dance is only for Steve Blackman. Black Prince. God, I'm like legit dizzy from bobbing my head like D-Lo. I'm doing the D-Lo head shake. Throw out another. Well, let's do something. Let's get a little crazy with it. 1 second. See what time is it? 9 o'clock. 9:30. We'll probably go till about 10. Do we start a season? Maybe we start a season. Huh? Thoughts? Kinda wanna take S.A. Rios to the top. You know what I'm saying? Rankings? What are rankings? I have like a vague memory of that. Well, I guess it's just me playing, but this is when my parents come in. Oh, right. So where is Steve Blackman is the question. Are there titles in this game? I don't remember. Like, do you walk out with a title? Do you have to unlock Stone Cold? You don't tell me what to do, Prince, okay? Alright? I'm gonna edge you as much as I want. We're gonna do a season. We're hopping in. We're going in Raw. Or SmackDown. We're going in SmackDown. So you do have to unlock Stone Cold. I forgot about that. Thought that I was gonna beat him. Who? Paul Bearer? Big Splash? Have the Big Splash take us to the top? I'm gonna let everybody know that we're starting a season. Who should I be? I'm leaning towards S.A. Rios. But again, we're gonna have to figure out the whole top rope situation, but we'll get there. Pops me too. Let's go. Steve Blackman. I could go Steve Blackman. I actually kind of liked playing as Steve Blackman. He was kind of fun to play as. You know what? Let's go Steve. You sold me. Plus, we get to hear that music over and over again, so. Oh, like add players to it. I see. Where we just go? Are there like cutscenes in this game, or is it just matches? I forget. Opening match. Come on now. Blackman we're talking about. You're gonna make me the curtain jerker? This is disrespectful. Utterly disrespectful. Alright, I guess we're going. Oh shit. Oh, I thought I skipped it for a second. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Curtain jerkin' Steve versus the Good Father. Main event in any arena. Latino Heat. So good. So, yep. I'll say I wasn't sure if they'd go good Godfather music. There's some suspicious music choices in this game, if I remember correctly. Don't they have Undertaker like as don't they give him like the Raw theme song or some stupid shit? Godfather was a pimp until he was steered straight by Stevie Richards. So take that for what it's worth. These starts to the matches are so abrupt. It's like they Pearl Harbor job me every time. Alright, easy. Come on now. Easy, Good Father. Kama Mustafa's fucking beasting me right now. Sidewalk Steve. Vintage. Is he down? Oh, I just fucking knocked out. Out of nowhere? Out of nowhere? Nope. Bitch. Bitch. Yeah. Yeah. They'll call me the lethal weapon. For no reason, pal. Educated feet. Yeah. No answer. This cocksucker has no answer to these kicks. What? Oh, shit. I thought I had him again. Oh. Whoa. Yeah. Hey, like that. Hey, like them apples. Ooh, see ya. Dive? Too ambitious. How do you... I think it said here how to dive to the outside. I remember it being a pain in the ass. R1. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's more cut and dry than I thought. Let's try it. Oh. Too slow. Do a taunt. Do a taunt. Oh, what the fuck? Bull Buchanan. Booyah! Well, this seems a bit unfair. I just kicked them both with one super kick. Get the fuck out of here, doggy. Square is the reverse button. Alright, pal. Take it easy. I know. The timing may or may not be off sometimes. But I'm aware what it is. I don't like your passive aggressiveness. Prince the Troll. If that is your real name. Alright. Stupid. Good job, Bull. You did a lot. Good contributions to the right to censor. Dumbass. Ooh, crane kick. Whoa. Whoa. That feels like disrespect. Stealing the moves of Steve Blackman. You're not Kama. You're Good Father. You don't do moves like that. Alright. I think we need to regroup. We need to regroup. Where's Bull? Gotta stay away. Oh, whoa. Forgot he was out there. Did so little before, so. Alright, take it easy, Bull. Sidewalk Steve. One more time. Trifecta. That's for real for amigos. Ooh. Did I hit him? No, he ended up on top of me somehow. Keep peppering him with those. Yeah. Well-known submission artist, Steve Blackman. Whoa, all right. See that fake out right there? It's the next level. Can I reach him? Ooh, knee drop. Three and 0. Suck my nards. Square is the reverse button. Eat my ass. Beautiful. Beautiful graphic. Do we watch? I forgot about this little... Who wins? Jacqueline? Uh-oh, that's the health bar, I see. In shorts, don't give them too much. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay. I was told I would have a special match tonight. Well, I am here. Who is my opponent? Michael Cole is confused as always. As am I. Speaking of confused. Funaki versus Crash. Now that seems like a barn burner to me. Who's got it? Funaki's got it. Ooh. Damn. I was on the edge of my seat right there. Like unironically. Hardys versus Edge and Christian for the tag titles. Wow. Who do we got? Hardys? Gotta go Hardys every time, right? Love this music. Oh, this is like new brewed Hardys. Is that new champs? I forget who were champions going into it. No, I think the Hardys were the champs going into it, so I think they retained that. Intercontinental title. Eddie versus Val. What do we got? What do we got? Ooh. Whew. Oh. Man. Retains the title. I assume. Was he the IC champion? Does it, like, let you know who's the champion or not? I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out as time goes on. Dirty Dean. Oh, man. Val says you may have won tonight, but this is not over. Tonight was an accident. You're not letting me read. I'm a slow reader. But Val just punched a cameraman, so we all have our problems. Here's the thing. I don't remember Bubba being spelled this way. It's like a Mandela situation. I feel like that was only an ECW thing, right? I don't know. In any case, this is the most random as hell Fatal 4-Way I've ever seen in my life, or Battle Royal. It's over the top rope. I almost want to watch it. Oh, I'm not going to. No shot Road Dogg wins this. Bubba wins, of course. Why wouldn't he win? Ugh. Old Bully Ray. Scotty too. How many? This is a loaded card. S.A. Rios, Scotty too hottie. Come on now. It's gotta be S.A., right? Jesus, Scotty's just wrecking this poor boy. Oh, but S.A. came back at the end. What a comeback. Classic S.A. Rios. So resilient. Kane versus Devon. Main eventing Raw. With X-Pac as the manager for some reason. Is it because X-Pac and Kane are feuding, maybe? Are they rivals? Is that the situation? Oh, whatever. Man. What? What's going on here? Alright, well, that's Raw. April 1st, year 1. What's my status? Oh, it shows you the champions. So Al Snow's the European champion. He's Crash the light heavyweight champion. He's a hardcore champion, of course. Or he's the #1 contender, I see. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Alright, let's get back into it, huh? Night 2? Crash. I got Crash tonight. Oh, I got a rematch. This might be how we close it out, by the way, tonight, gang. Steve Blackman's here. Okay, thanks, I guess. Look at that, Steve. S.A. Rios wins again. I mean, I think the immovable force is S.A. Rios, and the unstoppable object is Steve Blackman. I think that's Mania main event that we're building towards, personally. Gangrel Albert, huh? Let's go. Gotta be Albert, right? A-Train? Al Snow, Perry Saturn, a little Euro title match. Let's get it, Perry. Eliminate this guy. Easy work, light work. New champ on SmackDown. Hardys versus Road Dogg and Triple H. I guess this is DX, huh? It's like second version of DX or third or whatever. Wow, bunch of new champs on this show. Legendary. This is an iconic night you guys are witnessing. The fuck are you looking at, dog? Why is that your pose? Why is that your facial expression? You look like a pug. Don't tell him I said that. I felt prepared for this match. I went out there when I needed to. Challenge is great. Brought me out the best of me. Why is Road Dogg bigger than Triple H? That's my question. Seen any good movies lately, Kyle? I haven't watched a lot of movies recently. Mostly wrestling and TV. And TV is usually like dumb shows like Parks and Rec and Friends and Fresh Prince and stuff like that. I don't even know what the last movie I watched was. What about you, Prince? Give me a recommendation. Alright, here we go. Gotta lace up the boots. Last match of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Let's end it on a 4-0. I think this would make us 4-0. Oh, commish. Mick the commish. I can't not groove to this. It catches me off guard every time. I was never a big King of the Hill guy myself. Friends sucked. Eat my ass, pal. Yeah, I guess it's it goes for a demographic, and I suppose you would not fall in that Venn diagram, but I do. So. Got the old weight scale. Is that like available ringside to use? Isn't that a thing? Isn't that a thing in this game? Maybe next week we'll explore with like the plunder and whatnot. Ah, I'm ready for it this time. Y'all like that leapfrog, didn't ya? Don't pretend like you didn't. This game's so good, dude. So good. We haven't even touched the tip of the iceberg either. I know he's in the ropes. I got till 5. Did we try to beat this guy with the sidewalk? The sidewalk slam? Sunshine. Get him out. Get him out. Ooh, cheeky Steve. I'm gonna learn his moveset eventually. He's got short kicks and long kicks. Alright, Crash. Is this not a hardcore title match, by the way? Isn't he the champ? Or is he the #1 contender, I think? That might be the situation. Whoa, easy Crash. Yeah. Crash is kind of kicking my ass in this one. Did I get too cocky? We gotta lock in. Thought I had him. Sidewalk. There we go. That's how we wear him down. I think we hit him with one more. Like that block. Shit. Got his finish. Alright. Easy. Does Steve Blackman not have friends? Why does nobody help me out? Stupid ass Bob Thurman plug gonna come out and attack me from behind. Do a taunt, Crash. Do one. I dare you. God, this guy's so ready. Oh, he's got me scouted. He's got that sidewalk scouted. Not that. Crash Holly, you just made the biggest fucking mistake of your life. I'm gonna remember that. The streak is over. Alright. You win some, you lose some, I guess. Got some snow in Washington. How about you, K-Dog? A little bit. Here in Virginia, we don't get a lot, but we got a decent amount for Virginia. We've got maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches, maybe. I hadn't seen snow in a while, though, so. Do I have to, like... Is there a way to skip all of these? Probably not, right? That's what I'm saying, right? You might as well just had Scott Hall out there with a cattle prod. I'm not going to recover. Okay. Okay. A lot of veins. A lot of veins. I hope there's a cutscene where I just kick the shit out of Crash Holly in the back. X-Pac, mildly perturbed in the back. Appreciate the update. It's not about the inches. I agree with you. That's what I always say. Main event battle royal. Devon is just main event. Main event Devon. Forget main event Jey Uso. Main event Devon's in the house. Oh, see ya. Nope, see you later. I hate to end on a loss, but I forget if we have to save or not. I'm used to like modern video games where it just auto saves every time, but that gives us a look. Tonight was WrestleMania 39, and I'm Cody Rhodes, and Roman Reigns was Crash Holly. Kind of a situation we got here, and you're just gonna have to wait till next year to see the redemption arc complete. You gotta leave them wanting more. You gotta leave on a cliffhanger. You know what I'm saying? This menu music does not need to go as hard as it goes. Finish the story. You know. You win some, you lose some, just like I said. But yeah, that'll do it. Appreciate everybody tuning in. It was a fun time. I think Sunday night's a good time slot. So likely we'll be here, same time, same place next week. Maybe before, if we're up to it. Also, feel free if you're tuning in. I do have quite a dandy little podcast if you want to check that out. Cover a lot of retro wrestling, companies big and small, across 4 different decades. So if you want to check that out, chronological timelines, we're reliving Monday Night Wars, Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression, the golden eras of TNA, Ring of Honor, Progress Wrestling. Something for everybody. Give it a try. Check out an episode. Latest episode was covering ECW Barely Legal, 1997. Sunday Night Heat. I like it. I like it, Frets. I'm gonna jot that one down. That's good. I'm sure it's already been taken, but we'll use that as a template and we'll work on it. I like it. But yeah, check out the Apron podcast if you need this sultry voice. In the meantime, Frets has been on my podcast. I've had the pleasure of being on his. May or may not be doing that again soon. So check out the Fretzelmania podcast as well. Sunday Night Yeet. That is not what this is going to be. You need to take it easy, Frets. But no, appreciate everybody hopping in. A lot of people in the chat tonight. It was great to see. Definitely will motivate me to do this more often. We'll keep building. What's happening? What'll there be to talk about next weekend? No pay-per-views or anything happening, right? Nothing from AEW. We'll find something. There's always some crazy shit happening in wrestling. But we'll either be back here at SmackDown 2, or maybe the N64 will be working. Maybe we'll dive into some WCW Revenge. Who knows? Or maybe something else. Maybe I'll watch along. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Leave a comments if you're watching on YouTube. If there's anything in particular you'd like to see from these live streams. I plan on doing these every week, at least once. Holla at me. Join the Discord, by the way. And yeah, that's about all Daddy has for you guys today. Appreciate you. Mwah.